before I get started with this video, my subscriber count has just been sucking. You know, it could be because I suck, or it could be because YouTube is just being nasty to me, or it could be because you're not hitting the subscribe button. So I'd like to think that you're hitting the subscribe button, I don't suck, and YouTube's not being mean to me. And if that happens, maybe, if you smash that subscribe button, I will get more subscribers. And if you do that, it makes my channel just that much more larger on YouTube. And that's what we all want. Well, at least I want it. You know, maybe it's not everybody. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that say, I wish that channel would go away. But if you're a Gweilo 60 fan, if you're somebody that likes to watch my channel, share it. Make sure that your friends subscribe. Help me out here, guys. It's I'm living in the world of mainland China, in Nanning, China, and this is my only way to talk to you. Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Your commander-in-chief, yes, Donald Trump, has basically said that Wechat is now a thing of the past in the United States of America. What's that going to do to companies like Apple? What's that going to do to companies like Huawei? What's that going to do to the Chinese American population in the United States that uses WeChat to contact their family and friends here in mainland China? What are the repercussions financially for the company that runs this Tencent? Oh, holy smokes! Now it's sort of like playing a game. If you do this, all of these different little things happen. If you do that, all of these little different things happen again. You know what I mean? So for one thing, the Apple shares are going to go through the fucking floor, guys, just for the fact that if you own an Apple phone and if you're a Chinese person that uses WeChat, you're no longer going to be using an Apple phone. But wait, there's VPN. Yes, there is. So all these years that Americans, you know, those Americans, the 3 teeth and the hillbilly haircut from Missouri, you know what I mean? They are going to have to use a VPN to use WeChat in the United States of America. They're going to have to use VPN to use TikTok in the United States of America. Yes, and they're going to say, well, it's because we're patriots. But really, it's not. It's because your internet is now censored. There are people that used to live in China that moved over to the United States because it's a more democratic place. They worried about the censorship. They worried about being able to do what they wanted to do and not being censored or told that they can't. Now that the United States is in the thralls of COVID-19, being censored now, yes, because you start with TikTok, and it's a slippery slope, dudes. You start with TikTok, then it goes to WeChat, next thing is Weibo, next thing is Toutiao, next thing is Bilibili, next thing is, you know, it just goes on and on and on. And China's been taking a bad rap over the years for censoring Facebook, YouTube, all of these things, Google, you know, WhatsApp, whatever, and that's fine. There's always a way around it, as you can understand by watching this video, because I'm walking down the street in mainland China, in Nanning, China, actually Hojilu. If you want to come over and visit me, I'm on Hojilu all the time. I love it here. It's right by the university. It's a vibrant community. Anyway, I digress. So as I walked down the street in Nanning, making a video, and then I use my VPN to upload it to YouTube in the United States. Now, the United States people, when they need to go on Wechat, when they want to watch their TikTok, what are they going to do? They're going to buy a VPN. Wonder if Don, the Trump man, yes, you know who he is, the commander-in-chief, does he have shares in VPNs now? Is this why he's doing it? It could be, because, you know, he is all about himself. Anyway, so now you're going to, as an American citizen, resident, whatever, visitor, now when you're in the United States, you're going to have to access a VPN to get on Wechat in China. The VPN doesn't have to be in China. It can be anywhere in the world except for the United States of America. Okay, so what does that mean? I go on VPN, my VPN, I'll pick Vancouver in Canada. Yeah, right by where I live on Vancouver Island when I'm in Canada. And bingo, bango, bongo, you're on Wechat. But you can't be on Wechat in Seattle, Tacoma, this much south of where Vancouver is on the map. It's about an hour drive, hour and a half, 2 hour, depending on if you drive like, you know. Anyway, so the idea is that this new law that was brought in, executive order, my ass, was brought in by your infamous leader. Why? Because they can't compete. They can't compete with these guys. These guys are bigger, better. The TikToks of the world, the Chinese social media platforms are so freaking awesome that you can do your banking, you can do your daily texts, you can do your emails, you can do all of your stuff through. You can video call your dad, my dad, in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Yes, you can. And why? Because it's just a better app than anything that you've got out there, like FaceTime, Facebook. You can let people know what you're doing, your social media accounts here. All of this stuff is done on Wechat. And that scares the hell out of them. When you get an app like TikTok, it's way more subscribers in the first 3 months of the year than any other app in history. Well, that really freaks them out. And when they use this app to shut down the Tulsa, Oklahoma Trump rally, you know, his Black Panther Party, you know what I mean? Then it really ekes his gitch, and he gets his panties all in a knot. And oh my God, Martha, did they do that? Well, let's shut them down. I'm making an executive order. I'm going to shut those suckers down, and they ain't going to be in the United States. But, Mr. President, they have VPNs. What's a VPN? You know what I mean? Like, holy smokes. See, the Chinese government understands that. They tried to shut things down too. And the VPN system in the world is just something that, well, we can shut this one down, but what about that one? What about that one? They all work differently. And it's just not gonna work there, Dawn. It's just something that it's not gonna make any difference one way or the other. People are allowed to have VPNs in the States, or are they? I've been talking to a lot of people lately about a lot of different things, and yeah, I've been doing so many tourist videos that I'm a little tired of them right now, and I've got to get back to my base, telling you about my life, what I think about China, what I think about just my life here, what I think of the politics, what I think of the China bashing, what I think of the turds on the other side of the ocean that, yeah, the ones that left, actually the ones that left China, and still make YouTube videos. And now they've got to use a VPN to access their WeChat accounts because they're all on WeChat. I know they're in these little groups over here in China, and they can't access those groups unless they have a VPN. Not now, but in I think 40 days they're gonna make it official because Donald Trump is executive ordering their asses. So you move from what you call an authoritarian country to an authoritarian country. I don't get it. Anyway, where it's more expensive, there's more crime. The weather sucks. You know, like in most of the place. Here it's nice and sunny and warm all the time. You do have one thing over on us. There's not as many Chinese people. But you see, I think that is probably one of the benefits here, because the Chinese people always have a smile on their face. They're always working. They're always doing something. They're constructive and optimistic people. Where in the West you've got riots, looting. I just went through this on another video, and I don't want to go over it again. But it's a depressing place. Nobody's got a freaking job. Everybody's looking with their hand out to the government. None of the people over here are looking for a handout from the government. Why is that? Well, because they expect the people here to work. They expect the people here to do their job. They expect them to be patriotic. Yes, just like the United States. You got to be a patriot. You've got to work. You've got to pay your taxes. You've got to take care of your family. You've got to take care of your friends. You've got to be a better person than somebody that's out there saying, Black Lives Matter. Well, of course Black Lives Matter. Every life matters, and everybody's heard that before. How dare you say that, you racist son of a bitch. Well, you know, being a white person in a place like this, you really can't be racist, because you're about the most minority of minorities that you could ever be. So if you're a racist prick, you don't last long. And you see, that's maybe why a lot of these people actually don't last here in China, because they are these racists. They do look at themselves as better than other people. They do look at themselves as superior. And that really doesn't go over very good here. Let me tell you, this is one of the nicest places that you could ever live. Oh, and I digress. We were talking about WeChat and TikTok. So now that your iPhone is basically a brick, if you're a Chinese American person wanting to talk, converse, video chat with your family, so what are you going to do? Well, they had a survey here the other day that said that like 3/4 of the people would change their phone rather than not use WeChat. I found that sort of interesting, just for the fact that 3/4, 75% of all people would rather change their phone to something like Huawei from iPhone so they could get WeChat, because as soon as WeChat is nixed in the United States, then Google Play or Google Store or whatever the hell you want to call it ain't gonna have that on there no more. So where you used to go and say, I want this app, WeChat, click, bingo, bango, bongo, it's on your phone. Not no more, boys and girls. Now you're gonna have to go and find it somewhere else. Not only do you have to find it somewhere else, once you get it downloaded, you're gonna have to use a VPN to frickin' use that son of a bitch. Good for you guys. And where does that leave all of the people in China? Exactly the same place as they were before. WeChat has 1.17 billion users in China. They really don't need the American experience. They don't really care about the American experience. TikTok was made for the outside market of of the world, not in China. All of their servers, everything was legal in the outside world. Yeah, ByteDance sure is a Chinese company that owns TikTok, but they made it to follow the laws, rules, and regulations of the United States and other countries. But when you're looking at Google and stuff like that, they couldn't follow the laws of China, so they pulled their own products off the market in China because they were breaking the law. Yeah, so China didn't censor them? They censored themselves by not following the law? Oh, go figure. Anyway, so the idea that TikTok was following the American laws and they were still shut down. Now who's the authoritarian country? Like seriously, I can walk around, I can drink my brandy on the streets of Nanning, China. I can do whatever I want within the realm of the law of China. And everything's fine. In the United States, well, even if you're not breaking the law, they can attack your company and there's nothing that you can do about it. Because? Why? Hell, I don't know. I really don't care because I'm not going to be spending any time in the States anytime soon. But anyway, this is just sort of a blurb from Gweilo 60 on this because I thought it a little strange that this whole thing was a little basically fucked up. And I thought I'd just bring it to your attention because it's what I do. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm using a new Sony cam, a Sony FDRX 3000. So if you like this camera, let me know. The GoPro, she's getting a little old and she was starting to bleep and blop every once in a while, shut down halfway in the middle of me talking, and you know what I mean? So although the GoPro was really good, I think the Sony's better. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell, don't forget to resubscribe, and never forget, my friends, put a couple bucks in the children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. It's for poor rural Chinese children. They just need a helping hand and we can give them that helping hand. Help me help them. Thanks for watching. Bye now.